perform your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream.
Welcome back, y'all. This is Jeff from Papa's Life 2019. This is a new week of the new daily racing here, y'all. And let's see about the time trials. This is where you go to the time trials too. We got 8 days on this one here, which I'm in the silver. I've tried it once and gotten a silver. We got gold on that one already, which the world record's a 203. Boy, they flying. The record on this one's a 124. I got a 127. So, like I say, I'm usually around 3 to 4 seconds off the lead most times, if it's a track that I can get down. Now, this week's got some really rough ones here now. Let's see here. Race A is at TsukubA circuit. It's in the Mazda RX-7. It's a 7-lap race on soft hard tire. 1 time fuel, 1 time tire. BOP is set at low speed. Now this car you have to do a quick shift in because of the turbo in it. It's a turbo weak. Safety rating will be affected. Driver rating won't be. Mechanic damage is light. Shortcut penalty is light. Off car collision penalty on. Pit lane cutting on. And let's see. Let's go see what the world records are on here. One of my buddies has done a 104 there. As you can see, they're down at almost 1 minute flat, so close to it. Might as well say 1 minute flat. Alright, let's go check out this other race here. Race B at Dragon Trail, Seaside, with the Killer Chicane in it. Alright, this is in Gr4 cars, which we'll probably be using the GTR right there. Well, either you'll probably use the GTR and maybe the Hurricane, I don't know. But the Gr4 usually does pretty good here, and McLaren usually does, so I don't know how it is this week. So we'll go see what the ranking is on it real fast first. My buddy used a Italia. He got a 150.1. Let's see what the global usually ranks here on it. GTR is top of the line with a 144. Then the Hurricane falls right in behind it. Then the Italia is way down here in 5th, so Ron's in there. Alright, so far I don't see no McLaren or nothing like that, so there's a GT or G70, so there's a car that I could probably use too. Pretty good in the G70. Hurricane ain't too bad in. The Nissan will be something new for me because I've not run the GT4 Nissan, so. Alright, and then the big race. This is at a track that I've only raced go-kart at. I've been practicing it. I'm going to practice a little bit before I do this race because this is a track that I've not done. I've not raced this in Force A and especially in Group 3. But we're going to be using the Genesis and maybe the Porsche. Who knows, might even use the BRZ. I like the Subaru. But let's go see what the ranking is on it. He stuck with the Italia all the way through, except for the Mazda race. He got a 145.411. Alright, let's go see what the world globe is here. The Genesis is definitely the meta car. There's a Porsche down there in them times. Genesis and the Porsche. There's the M6. Well, looks like there's a few different cars. And this in here will be 2 times fuel, 5 times tire. We do have to swap compound tires here. So it's recommended. High speed, so they're going to be revved up, and it's a really tight track. Whew. Safety and driver rating be affected. Mechanical damage is light. No pit stop. It don't require a pit stop, but I about guarantee you need to. Okay. But yep, that's the races for this week, y'all. 3 decent ones. Like I say, this is a turbo RX-7 Mazda. You have to quick shift through it. You don't want to be down in your lower gears real, because it will get squirrely, especially on them that tire choice there. Soft hards. Or sports hard, my bad. Alright, we'll jump in the race, y'all. See y'all there. Welcome back to a new daily race, y'all. This is race A at TsukubA circuit. This is in the Mazda RX-7s. These things they slide all over the place, but they are fun to drive. But for some reason right here at the start, when the AI turns me loose, it automatically throws me in third gear, which makes me compromise P6's exit, so I think they get a little heated over it, which I probably would have too in a way. So lap 1 drama starts out here, y'all. Just not nothing major. It's just a little payback, and I guess I deserve it. Wasn't my fault. But anyway, let's watch how this goes down. Like I said, I didn't even want to qualify here. I just come around through here on a good lap and got about right in here and realized I was about to cross, and I tried to stop dead on the line at a 103 something. Alright, as you can see, Eric jumped in third, and that kind of slowed them down behind me there a little bit, holding them a little tight there. A little tap right there pushes me over to the far side. Braga comes back up in front of me there and takes P5, which they might have took it into turn 1 if I wouldn't have compromised their speed coming on the start, because then we got 4 wide here, pushes me out behind me. So now it's just a race to recover for points and hope we can gain a few spots. Lost 6 spots just in. So now 7 laps just to try to stay in the race to see where we finish, y'all. It's where I want to start at anyway. Like I say, the only thing I've ever really raced here was some little bitty like rally car and go-karts. 2 of the races this week I have not really raced the tracks as far as say in the group of cars are in, but we are going to do all 3 races. I have 2 of them on here. We have race A and race B on here. Race B is at Dragon Trail in Gr4. I started out with the Nissan GTR, which I've never used the Nissan GTR Gr4 car ever until this race. I probably won't use it again either. It's supposedly the meta car over the track, but I think I could do better either in the McLaren or even the Genesis. I raced Dragon Trail quite a bit though. I've always done good in the mid-range engines, the MR engines, like the Italia or the McLaren. I've never really raced a Porsche. We're getting the marbles here. I think EJ Money think I was chasing them, but actually I just was watching them and I got in the marbles and slid too. Let's let P9 come back around me. It's alright. Like I say, as long as it's clean, I don't care if I'm racing with them in the back. They get a little swirly. Like I say, these cars, they don't start coming alive until about the end of the race. Go ahead and shift to fourth there real quick, because this car's got a mean turbo. Now right down here, you want to be in third gear when you exit down here, if you want to get a good start up there, because every time you have to shift, if you drop any gears, you're going to lose a few tenths on the time. Which you can actually get this in fourth, which I shove it in fourth here. We're going to catch up P9 a little bit here. They went wide out there. I'm guessing that's part of the track, though. I never used it, but I never seen nobody getting slowdowns. But in some races, just because you don't get a slowdown don't mean that it doesn't take from your safety rating if you cross track limits. I've noticed that. I'm trying to pull up on them. At this point, I was kind of paranoid about any of them. I was just really wanting to lay back, and if they tanked it, then fine, I'd have took the spot, but try to grab this inside real quick so we can get hard on the gas here. So like I say, if you look down there on the riveter there, you'll see the turbo engages when you do that quick shift. There's the RPM gauge. You got your turbo gauge right there in a little round circle. Still couldn't get that pulled in. You need to be in there tight and then come out in third gear, and then you'll get a good launch through here. You can really leave it in third gear there too. I just was trying to get up and under them there a little bit. I let out of it and grab fourth here. Engages the turbo good through here. Makes it squirrely. We're right on their bumper here. I've done figured that I'm going to at least get one more spot. And that way, it'd only be 4 I lost. But we ain't going to take it the bad way. We're just going to wait it out here. They went a little wide. We got up and under them a little bit here. It's a drag race. They got out front a little bit, so we're going to let them have the opening credits here maybe. Nope, they still got squirrely. Side by side here. We both got squirrely there. They got a little better exit though. Good little battle with P9 here. They gets a slow down there, so that's automatically going to let us have P9. The rest of them's too far away, so we'll just wait right here just to hold P9 to finish out this race like this. The way the beginning lap goes, this is a pretty good finish, I think, considering. This is the first race. I don't know if I'll do this race again or not, but who knows? It is fun. Maybe I'll do it later at night. This was about 12 o'clock during the day, so try a different time area and see if there's different ones online. Maybe you can race with, which that wasn't nobody's fault. Nowhere to be saying there. Everybody's just getting a little squirrely coming through our 3 and 4 wide, but it's racing in a short track, so it's all fun and said and done here. We might get a finish anyway. pretty good to do. First race of the week, anyway. Normally don't get to finish them. I've been hit so hard in turn one on the first race that it does engine damage, not just damage to the front and back of the car, but the center of the car will be lit up in the diagram down there. About blow the motor up. That's talking about somebody forgetting where their brake pedal was. But this race did have a glitch or something. I don't know what happened. It started me in third. We finished in ninth there. Lost 4 spots. Alright, this next race, you can see how they got the BOP set. 372 horsepower on the Nissan GT-R, so I seem to do a lot better in this races though, right here at this track in a mid-range car, so that's probably what I'll try to do it in next time. So they're in a Hurricane up on the pole, so there's a few of them on here trying to talk a little smack to rattle some cages. I don't know if the marks was coming to me or who they was going to, but I really don't care. It's good to see the youngsters trying to do a little shot talking there. First race in the Nissan here. It's the first time I ever run a GT4 Nissan, so let's see how it goes. Y'all starting 16th. 4 laps, so if you gain any spots at Dow here, it's pretty good. This is a pretty good track, and it is hard to make a pass on unless you can just get right up on them tight in certain areas, but I mean, you could probably do like they're trying up there and push your way through them, but I'll try to do it the best I can cleanly. I get stuck behind these two right here for a minute. I went one off to the fence. 13 got him a 4-second slowdown. Oop, first one ghosted out. It's wild how the ones usually done the shit talking at the beginning of the races, the ones that ends up with the little red squares above the cars. That was one of them. This Nissan gets a good run coming out of there. Out of the chicane, I have to say that. If you hit it just right, it does get a good launch through there. Alright, we're trying to put a launch on these two here. But these mid-range engine cars do really good on this track, and it's going to be really tough to get around these Hurricanes, actually. Back to third. We gained a little closer time on them there. T14 went off back there on both sides of the road. going side by side up here. We'll just leave it third here, see if we can let it roll through here to get on one of those bumpers. Now they way over in there. If that wasn't time game by laying out there, I don't know what it was. I'm noticing here I'm definitely got to be in fifth when I come through the chicane because they're pulling away from me. So I'm going to have to carry a higher gear through there. So we'll try it next rodeo. B12's occupied me in their mirror for a second anyway. Yeah, and Hurricanes are fast down the straight. It's running zero traction and I got the brakes all the way on the back end. I have to practice a couple more rounds on race C, y'all. It's the big race. It's 12 laps, but like I say, we'll put a little more practice in on that track. I've not ever raced that track, so only in the go-karts. I have raced go-karts there, but that's about it. So it's got a lot of tight spots. I'm just trying to figure out where and you can actually push to get the overtakes or any safe moves made on that track, because there's only like a couple good straights, but we'll have a strategy down for as we do that race, hopefully. I'll do this race again too. Like I say, with the mid-range Gr4, they bounce off a while a little bit. We get the overtake ×2 here for a second. It's up to P10 for a moment. Like I say, them Hurricanes are fast though. Yeah. One calling everybody slow is coming up behind me. I already got a penalty 4 seconds. Usually a 4-second penalty means you pushed a car off the track or something. So if they get really up on me, I'm probably going to let them go on by to keep from getting pushed out. It's rather save the ratings, man. I'm trying to push for every race, trying to be safe race bonus. We defend this corner, but they're right on my bumpers, so drag race the best I can with them here, but I ain't gonna let them keep me over here. I can't make the turn like this, so I'll just go ahead and ease up a little bit and then try to get in tight, but that puts them in front of me. See if we can tuck behind them. We'll just get the pull off from them. We can hold P11, it'll be alright with me. That's still up 4 or 5 spots. That would take just a little bit of a tap there, nothing, no major. Almost bonus though, we collected it though. Memphis, what's up? West Tennessee versus East Tennessee here. It looks like East Tennessee's gonna hold it out here. Yeah. Alright, we had to defend a little bit, then come back over and hit another little tap, but that's alright. We used the speed off that one to carry through here to keep ahead of them. Thank you for that boost. They'd have probably got me in that straight, y'all. Alright, we finished P11. I am going to do this race again. I don't know if I'll do the RX-7 race again or not. If you just want to see it again, let me know in the comments. And we'll have race C shortly. We come up 5 spots with a clean race bonus, y'all. Thank y'all.